you sit out in the truck?
I sit out in the vehicle, people watch. Every now and then I'll go in with her if it ain't too long.
Right, I understand.
So, and of course,
I like going, but I want my own buggy. You know, I let Janice have her buggy. I don't like to have her own buggy.
well, Beth is so giving that she wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
It'd be all for me.
I don't like to have I like to have my own buggy when I go around, because we have some differences. You know, when me and Janice are in I don't like to go to the grocery store with my wife, because I don't know, man. First thing, she gets too much stuff, like toilet paper and paper towels, and she says we need mayonnaise and stuff. And I pretty much am going to get a steak and something else
for that dinner.
Just for that dinner is what I'm thinking about right now. And we get into that sometimes. She said, and she had a list today. We went to Walmart today to make our drug run. You know, we do it when you get older. You have to make your drug run at Walmart. And I get my stuff. And anyway, she's got a big list for Christmas of where we're going to cook at Christmas. She said, "Do you want to go ahead and get this stuff today?" I said, "Absolutely not.
Right.
If you want me to have a breakdown, we'll get it." I said, "But I am not in no shape to spend that kind of money. Now, I'd rather you do that without me behind my back."
Right.
I said, I don't want to do it. And I think that makes a good marriage. We had good communication.
Right. And I trust her.
Yeah.
My wife's not one of those that just goes out to shop to be shopping.
Mm-hmm.
She struggles to buy things for herself. She'll do without,
Right.
so that either me or the grandkids or something other can have.
Yeah.
And you know, whenever she says she wants something,
Right.
do it.
Yeah.
You know, you earned it. You
Yeah.
deserve it.
Now, here's one of the deals that I know, and I've shared this with you before. I interview a lot of men, okay, and not a lot of females. I interview a few females, but a lot of men. And one of the common threads I find with men, he just drove in here today in a big fancy vehicle, okay? He did. All right, and then also when I interviewed Joe White, his wife, Jody, has a big, nice Wagoneer. She has this beautiful vehicle, high-dollar vehicle. And I thought to myself, So I seen him coming in today, and I told him, I said, I think they might think I'm selling drugs at the end of the street, because it looked like a drug dealer coming in. He said, "Oh, this is my wife's car," okay?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing Joe says, "Oh, this is my wife's car." And I got thinking, well, my wife drives a Cadillac too. But I started to thinking, I said, man, there's something about that. You know, how we make sure whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it just, a while back, Janice wanted a Range Rover. So I got right on the phone, found one in Myrtle Beach. I said, "Let's go get it tomorrow." No, let's don't go get it. She said, "Let's don't." And if she wants something, you know, all I want is a Chevrolet Spark, okay? And they're $12,000 brand new. And but I just, my vehicles are paid for.
Yeah.
And I keep thinking, I don't want no payment.
Yeah.
I think for $200 I could buy 2 tanks of fuel in that camper, and I could go down the road.
Yeah, boy. Well, and then again, there's that freedom, you know.
I think about that, man.
You know, the phrase, and I'm sure you've heard it, happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, I'm so thankful for her.
I think it's good. All right, so when we talk about a wife, does your wife like the jewelry and the diamonds and the pearls and the fancy stuff like that? The gold, box of gold?
No. You know what she's so excited about is getting supplies to craft with.
Yeah, that's
She
cool.
loves to craft. And
the glue guns.